Hey guys, Stellar here. I'm back with another video for you guys, and in today's video, I want to talk about some of the happenings that have been going on in the quote-unquote drama community. First off, I want to start with this whole St. Jude money donation fiasco that seems to be a really hot topic at the moment. To be honest with you guys, I really hadn't a clue what was going on until I started seeing the buzz all over Twitter. And I was actually shocked to hear that this started way back in September. That goes to show you that I really don't pay attention to any of the newer drama. I've stepped away from going into live streams, and mainly because I can't keep up anymore. I don't know who's who or who's beefing with whom, so I just have stayed away. Anyhow, as I said, I started seeing the buzz about the current situation and it piqued my interest. So I started watching some of these, I guess you could say like reportive, gossipy type channels to kind of get caught up. So I started piecing things together, and for the most part, I know the gist of it all. But it seems that I don't know exactly how it all started. But at this point, does it really even matter when it started, how it started? Because it has snowballed into this craziness that we are witnessing today. The other day, I was asked my opinion about the situation, and I wasn't even going to bother talking about it because in no way does this or has it affected me. However, I am a member of this community and I have been for quite some time, so I thought, why not? So we're talking about this whole situation, and the person asked me, what's your opinion? What do you think should be done? And as I told them, quite honestly, I don't feel like I have the right to sit out here and demand proof of anything because I personally have never, ever donated a dime to any of the causes here on YouTube. And with the situation that's at hand, I didn't donate anything. I didn't give super chats. I've never even bought merchandise. And I am not one of the paid members. So why should I, demand proof of anything? I haven't given anything. Heck, I don't even go into these chats anymore. So I'm definitely not one that is jumping on that Inquisition train. However, if I had done any of those things, and have seen the allegations that are being thrown around right now, you best believe I might have questions and I might be asking for some type of proof that any money that I had given on behalf of St. Jude went exactly where it was promised. Let me make something really clear here before I move on, okay? I'm not here to defend anyone, nor am I bashing anyone. These are my opinions merely as a viewer. I know I'm a creator too, but this is me talking as a viewer, okay? I'm not privy to any information. I don't have a backstage pass. I'm just a viewer like everybody else. So these are my own opinions about what I see that's going on. So do I think that people have the right to ask for proof, for quote unquote receipts? Sure. If they gave money as a contribution to said cause and now they have questions, of course they have the right to ask for proof to make sure that their monies went to the proper cause. Do I think that proof needs to be provided to those contributors? Well, yeah, especially if there is no question about where the monies went. So, yes. Now, does proof have to be given? No. But for those who are in question who did give money, I get where they're coming from. But, that's all up to the parties that are involved. Again, these are my own opinions about the matter. And with that said, that is all I'm going to say about the money part. But what I cannot seem to understand is why do people still do the whole money thing on YouTube? I mean, yes, I totally get wanting to help people, but by now, I think we have seen that money and YouTube does not mix well, and things never work out in the long run because there's always somebody that's going to question something. Call me cynical, but I have seen it way too many times around here, which is why I will never participate in anything like that. Problem solved. But I do appreciate the good-hearted people who continue to give and have not become jaded like I have. It doesn't mix. Money, YouTube does not mix. It doesn't mix, it doesn't work. And that sucks for people who really need help, but that's my opinion of that, okay? All right, so moving on. Now there seems to be another question about no one ever seeing said person. How can you donate to a faceless person? Someone you've never seen. Someone whose friends have never even seen them. How can you just give your money like that to somebody you've never seen? And I thought about that, and I get it. I get it, because that's been a question of mine too for a long time, not just in this situation, in other situations. But I mean, does it really matter? If a person feels comfortable enough to donate to a person they've never seen, never really had a conversation with, then who are we to question that? It's just, it doesn't matter to them, so why should it matter to us? I myself, I wouldn't do it. It's just something I wouldn't do because I wouldn't do it. But if people are okay with doing it, what does it matter? I just find it odd that now people who have done so in the past, that now it's, a question. I mean, I get it. I understand why they're questioning it, but why didn't you stop and think about that in the first place? I mean, and really, if you were to see this person's face, would it change your opinion? Would it make things different? I did see somebody make a very good point about all of that. They said that, if you see this person on camera, you can learn a lot as this person's talking. You could read their facial expressions, which is very true. And you can also read a lot by a person's body language. So, do I feel the need for this person to cam up? No, I don't. And I actually did a poll and I asked if people felt it was important for people to cam up. For the most part, people said no, and it didn't matter. So no, I don't think said person should have to cam up. However, again, I'm not the one who is questioning matters. Way back when I started in this community, which I had no idea about, had no idea what was going on in the drama community, didn't even know the drama community existed. I just kind of stumbled here, fell down the rabbit hole, and I was getting razzed by a few women who were calling me out for being someone else. They thought I was somebody else. I was new to this community, so I didn't know all the drama that was entangled in it. So I was clueless, and I did not know what the hell was going on. I didn't know why they were bothering me. I was merely somebody out here who was giving my opinion about some loon that I was watching. Anyhow, they wouldn't stop. They wouldn't let up, and they kept hounding me. And they were even saying, that they were going to prove that I was who they said I was. And I'm like, I'm not who you say I am. I'm me. I have no idea what you're talking about. But they were kind of like pressuring me. You better cam up, or you're gonna get found out. And I had never had any type of intentions of ever doing that because I was just here to give my opinions and be done. I didn't want to, I didn't want anything more than that. I just wanted to make a video, and if people wanted to listen, they could listen. I didn't want to be on camera. Anyhow, I just wanted to put an end to this, I guess you could say, quote unquote, harassment. And I just wanted it to end. So I cammed up. I put on a filter, but I cammed up. I was filtered, but that's all right. It didn't matter. They still saw that I wasn't the person they were accusing me of being, and they backed off, and that was the end of it. It was done with. So the moral of the story is only you yourself can clarify things in a situation. Only you yourself is in charge of handling your situation. If you want the speculations to end, then you do what you need to do for you. That's it. Those are my opinions on the whole situation. Okay, now there's a few other things that I need to vent about and ramble on about, so I'm going to do that here, okay? Just need to vent and get some things off my chest. The one thing I really, really cannot stand about this community, it's not the liars or the people who over-exaggerate, all right? Those people are delusional. They live in a delusional world, and I've come to terms with that. They're just delusional. I don't get mad with them when I know they're lying because They're liars. They believe their own lies. But the thing that gets me the most about this community is the complete and utter hypocrisy. The hypocrites are what really, really gets me. Now, look, I could say that I'm guilty of doing it myself. I've been a hypocrite now and then, okay? I will own up to that. But these people have a hard time seeing their own hypocrisy, and it drives me insane. And I saw it, I'm seeing it with this current situation. I've heard this from a few different people, and I've seen it a few different times, and it really irks me that now certain people are on the hot seat and they're saying, well, now everybody's dick riding and making videos and talking about it and, streaming about it and talking about us and putting us in their videos and talking, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just sitting out here, wait a minute. For real? You're going to sit there and say that? Because these people are guilty of doing the same exact thing. Same exact thing with other people who are in the hot seat. And I'm just like, that's so hypocritical, and I can't stand that. So yeah, I was thinking like, oh gosh, now here, if I make a video, what, am I a dick rider now? Am I going to be guilty of that? Thrown in that? It's like, that's what we do in the drama community. When there's drama going on, we talk about it. We make videos about it. People stream about it. Now, does it get drug out? Sure. But don't be a hypocrite and complain about the same thing that you do, that you've done, that people do. I mean, that's what this drama community is all about. We talk about the drama that's going on in this community. And there's another thing that I see over and over again. People saying, oh my gosh, there's just so much division in this community. The community is so divided, so divided. And I'm like, yeah, it's divided, and it's been happening for a while. Does anybody have any inclination as to why we might have so much division in this community? Anyone? Well, let me tell you what I think has caused a big rift in this community. And it's the whole, well, who's friends with who now? Who are we supposed to like? Who are we not supposed to like? Who do you like? Where are we not supposed to go? And I say we in general, not me. I go wherever. I like whoever I like. I don't play the games, okay? I'm not in elementary school. That ended for me back then. It's like, oh, you're going to play with Janie. Oh, Janie doesn't want to play with you. I don't do that. But that's what I think has caused so much division in this community. We see people on panels and they're all cool with each other and look at, oh, we're so happy, come join us and let's have fun, and everybody has a good time. And then next thing we know, they hate each other, and then we're told not to like them and don't go over there, don't talk to them, don't go on their streams because we can't stand them. And then, everybody's like, okay, canceled, banned, we don't want them here, we're not doing anything with them. And then next week we know that same person is back on the other person's panel because they've made up and they're all friends. And then now, you guys are just supposed to embrace them because we're friends now. Everything's hunky-dory. And us as viewers are just like, wait, what? What the hell's going on? Just last week you didn't like this person. You told us to not like this person. So you were saying all this stuff about this person, but now you're telling us to like this person. Wait, what's going on? Huh? What? I think that's what's caused a majority of the division in this community. We can't keep shit straight. I mean, there's no way around it. And that's where I see a lot of the division come from, because I'm like, I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I mean, I see people, going into people's chat, and I'm like, wait, they're welcome here now? And then they're okay, and then next thing you know, they're bounced, they're blocked. I don't get it. I don't get it. And to me, it's just so schoolyard crap. And what else was there? There was something else I wanted to talk about. It just so much has happened. Just sitting back and watching. Okay, I sit back and just watch people, and I have a lot of people come to me, and they're just like, I've had enough. I've had enough of being treated like I don't matter, and that makes me so sad when people tell me that, because for myself, I know, like for my supporters, I hate to say supporters, say my friends, my viewers, my supporters, my friends. I want them to know that I appreciate them. I appreciate every comment that they leave me, every thumbs up that they give me. I appreciate the interactions with them. And for me to hear that, it makes me feel sad for them, because everybody wants to feel like they belong, that they have some part in this quote unquote community. As crazy as it is, they still want to feel like they're a part of something. And I think that with channels getting bigger and egos getting bigger, a lot of the sincerity is lost. You know, yeah, we hear like, oh, hey, hi, welcome, we love you, and hey, love you, girl, and it feels good. But then when you get overlooked, it hurts. And, you know, I think that's another thing that has caused a lot of division in this community. Is just people just don't know where they belong, or they don't feel like they belong. And it's just really sad to see. It just, I don't know. So many people have changed from when I started in this community. A lot of the OGs are still the same old OGs, okay? Um, but there's just a lot there's just a lot of change that I've seen. And I think that that is what has caused so much division, so much animosity between people, because it's different, you know. And it goes back to like school days. Okay, I'm going to use that analogy. You know, when you start drifting off into different directions, you just make different friends, different groups, and you lose different friends. And um, that's just what I see happening. And can it be fixed? I don't know. I don't think so. I think, you know, people are just going in different directions. But one thing that will always remain is that the drama community will always be about drama, because that's what people like. They like the drama. I think people are over the never ending dragging. I think that's getting old, because it's old. You know, and like I said, I don't even go into the streams, but I see the clips on Twitter, or I catch up on these other smaller channels that just show the clips, which I appreciate because I can't sit through a 5 hour live stream. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just so different. It's different. And I'm trying to hang in here. I really am. But, you know, I'm off doing my own little thing. I do my silly videos or these types of videos. And I really do appreciate the people that I have met here. So they keep me around. And I try not to let the drama of it all get to me. I kind of sit back and just, you know, take it with a grain of salt and find the humor in it, because that's all I can do. Is laugh at everybody's crazy asses, myself included. But anyhow, that's going to be all that I have to say about any of that. Just want to get some things off my chest and touch on the whole St. Jude situation, and I'm done with it. But I'll be watching and seeing what plays out. Hopefully this gets resolved. But I think, I don't know. I don't know what I think. Anyhow, that's going to be it for right now, and that's going to be it for this video. Remember, each and every one of you are awesome. Now go out there and make it a stellar day.